Hi, my name is Kirsten Willis, and I am a DTM for Zotos International, and I have been doing that since May of 2019. I am a licensed cosmetologist as well, and I've been doing that since 2013. I feel like I would be perfect for this role just because of the fact that I already work from home full time. I already have the necessary equipment to do so, and I already understand how rewarding and beneficial this kind of position is. So I know that it'll be a lot easier for me to be able to develop those connections that are needed in the company. As far as what I do to develop those kind of connections with my clients, is I own a bridal business, and weddings are the most stressful time in a woman's life as far as I'm concerned. So developing those kind of personal connections instead of business connections is a lot more guaranteed to get the result you're wanting in your business than if you were to be that pushy seller, if that makes sense. I developed these amazing and friendly connections just because of the fact of how I've learned to interact with other people. It was trial and error, but knowing what I know now, it's a lot easier to communicate with potential clients for new products or a wedding or a color or a cut or anything else. It is easier to communicate with them if you understand them personally instead of on the business side of things, if that makes sense. I feel that because of this reason, I can make the world a better place by doing this, because doing those small things over time becomes a domino effect, and it ends up changing everything in your business and in your life and eventually the world, especially if you can make such an impact by doing those small things that it turns into, like I said, a domino effect and changes everything. As far as how I like or why I like playing with hair, I have always loved playing with hair. I have been doing it for however long, and even before I became a licensed cosmetologist, I was doing hair on my Barbies and my animals and my friends ever since I was 9. It is a huge passion that I have, and understanding the science behind it and understanding the chemistry that goes along with coloring or cutting or even a wedding hairstyle is all that more intriguing to me. As far as my favorite hairstyle, I would have to say it's anything that is an updo. I love the way you can pin certain little hairs together, pin a twist together, or make a braid stretch and make it look 10 times bigger than you actually braided it, and just making it look that much more beautiful when it's all put together just is amazing to me. And the fact that I know how to do that and I have the ability to do that is even better. What good, clean fun is to me is, for example, how I interact with my clients on the wedding day. With that being the most stressful day for the woman, her wedding day, good, clean fun to me is making sure the bride is most relaxed while we're doing the service on her. Making sure that she feels comfortable, that she's laughing, that she's having a good time, especially with her bridal party and her family, because everybody's going to see her with the work that I do on her. So making sure that that is a relaxing time for her and not stressful, because weddings are already stressful as it is, means the world to me. So being able to make her laugh and just sit and relax and have a good time and let her breathe, to me that is good, clean fun, as long as they are laughing. The hair skills that I've developed over the years are barbering, cutting, certain cutting techniques, the way you can use a thinning shear, the way you can use scissors, what kind of scissors to use. My hairstyles, they are probably the number one thing I can do in my hair skills. And coloring, different coloring techniques like balayage and foilage, and different highlighting techniques and the baby lights and a full foil. All of those skills I understand how to do, and I understand placement, and I understand how the chemicals work, and I understand where to put certain hairs when you're doing an updo. As far as skills, that is all of my skills. Barbering and hairstyling are probably the most top that I know how to do for sure. I'm very good with social media. I am not as social media wide as some other people. I do have Facebook, I do have Instagram, I do have Snapchat, I do have Pinterest. However, I don't use Twitter. I've never really understood the reason for it, especially in my business. But I mostly use Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat and Pinterest for my personal use and my business, as far as posting pictures, making sure the caption is catchy and it's really good and it's exciting and it makes people want to actually interact with you. To me, I feel like as long as you have a personalized Facebook status or an Instagram caption and the really good hashtags, you're able to get the people that you're trying to go after, instead of making it sound too businessy and sound too pushy, because I feel like people just avoid that. So learning over time, again, trial and error, I've learned to kind of make everything personal instead of business. And that's what's helped me grow my personal business and a lot of friendships and clients that I have developed over time. As far as hours that I'm willing to work for doing this business, especially for the job that I am applying for, which is this job that you are offering, I am willing to work as many as needed, just because, like I said, I already work from home, so I have the time and the ability to be able to do those flexible hours that are needed in the business. As far as a specific time, I don't have any specific time. I don't have any specific hours. Whatever would be needed, I could do. Because of that flexibility, my RSEMs in Zotos, they know that I have this flexibility. They know that I am able to do things in a timely manner, and because of this, they are able to actually say that my expense reports get done on time. They get done pretty accurate. At first, it was a little touch and go because I wasn't understanding how to do the expense reports at first, but once I learned how to do it, everything was go, and everything was submitted and everything was great. I feel like they would agree with that. I feel like they would say that, oh yeah, she does do everything in a timely manner, everything gets done properly, and all the paperwork that needs to be done gets turned in the right order and in the right places, especially the dates and times, because I know with Zotos that is very important. And I just feel like they would end up kind of praising me for that a little bit. I would be very excited if I could actually get further up in this company, especially with this job offer. And I feel like I would be absolutely perfect for it. And that's really all I have to say about it. Yeah, I feel like I would be perfect for it, and I would be very excited to get it. Thank you very much.